are out there, then I get it. But give me the young guy who doesn't get the recognition that I watch literally every snap, and I'm good with Marlon Humphrey as my 5th and final pick.
I think the nice thing that you benefit off that as well, we talked about receivers being somewhat prima donna. Half these big name corners in the league are equally prima donnas. Yeah. And you got one of them that's not. You got the dude that's going to go out there, do his job, get paid for doing his job, but not complain about it in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Good draft.
Yeah, I'm all for this. Not too bad for a quote-unquote Mr. Irrelevant for today.
Mr. Irrelevant, man. All right, so let's go over the picks of our draft, man. For my team, the Dropkicking Unicorns, I went Lamar Jackson, Riley Stanley, Derwin James, Chandler Jones, and Marlon Humphrey. Matt, you go Christian McCaffrey, Darius Leonard, Deshaun Watson, Mika Fitzpatrick, and Ryan Kelly. Rueter, you go Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, Quentin Nelson, Greg Kittle, and then George Kittle, and then Russell Wilson, final pick, and then Kyle, you went Pat Mahomes, Michael Thomas, Trey White, Tremaine Edmonds, and Isaiah Simmons. Guys, phenomenal draft.
Excellent.
I realized one crazy thing.
What's that?
In a passing league where we all made sure we worked on quarterbacks, only one wide receiver was taken in this draft.
Yeah.
I think that speaks to the talent level of wide receiver that's out there in the NFL right now. I think that's what that is more than anything else. If this was a few years ago, you might have seen your Julios and your Hopkins go, but now I mean the influx of young talent's incredible.
Yes, and I think that's what such a thing was when I looked at that and I made a tab that I wanted Michael Thomas. When I looked down that list until DJ Moore, everybody was 27 or older on that list.
Right.
Wow.
So it's like pretty cool. All the receivers that are in your top 15-ish are hitting their prime, not going to have much to really prove from there. So it's like, all right, I'm going to get this guy, and I've at least got my guy for 10 years.
Yeah, that's a fact. And he's productive.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Y'all want to do this a little bonus round real quick? Y'all want to draft head coaches?
Ooh, okay.
I'm here for it. Real quick.
Wow.
All right.
That would mean you're starting, correct?
Oh, okay.
If it's reverse.
Yeah, why not? I'll take it. I'll take the lead. I'm going Bill Belichick, greatest head coach of all time. I can only imagine the schemes that he's going to put together with Lamar Jackson as his quarterback. And then, Bill Belichick, Super Bowl. Let's go.
Okay. I'm going to go Doug Peterson. I think he's so underrated as a head coach. He has done so much with so little, right? The injury bug and everything. He's been in the postseason the last 3 years, including a Super Bowl victory with Big Dick Nick. He's done a lot. I think he doesn't get enough credit for everything he's dealt with. And like people talk about him being on the hot seat. I'm like, no, this guy's, he can be in Philadelphia for a long time. The guy produces. So Doug Peterson.
So shout out to Bills fans here. I feel like I've got to do it if I'm moving forward with a young coach. Based on the team that I built here, it's going to get the most out of his defensive players, right? I'm going Sean McDermott, man.
Hey.
I'm not doing that chant, though. I'm not doing it this time.
I really hoped I'd get him at 4. I didn't think the Dolphins fan would be my issue.
Hey,
You still mad at Brian Flores about Mika Fitzpatrick? So.
I almost went Flores. It was between Flores and McDermott for me. There maybe McVay could have got a nod there, but
just fuck John Harbaugh, huh? Super Bowl winning head coach.
I figured he's just going to come be Belichick's offensive coordinator with all your guys, all your Ravens there.
Yeah,
I like it.
I guess I'm twisted into this one. I'm going to take the Hawaiian shirt wearing Andy Reid.
Hey,
great choice.
Can't be mad at that.
Great choice.
Well, I've only got probably 5 years with him before he has a heart attack from all the cheeseburgers.
I
think he's slimmed down to like 300-400 pounds now, so you might be okay.
So where was he at before? Like, goddamn,
450, 500.
He was pushing 455. Yeah,
he's a big boy.
He is
quarter
a big
ton.
boy.
I'm just teasing him.
Custom-made Hawaiian shirts.
Custom made.
They have to be. Now, I will say, one of my favorite stories with the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl was that Andy Reid got one. Because if he went down as, I didn't want him to be that guy,
right?
Quote unquote, the greatest coach to never win one. So happy for him because I thought he was so close so many times with the Eagles. Yeah. Never got enough credit there. That's a great choice. He had some
great teams with KC too, and he just could never, pull it off before that. But
I feel like if I've got Pat Mahomes as my first pick, at that point, that was just a logical one after McDermott was gone.
Yeah.
And they work together.
Genius.
Yeah,
offensive
well, that's
genius.
the thing. I was going McDermott if I could with already having Trey White, Tremaine Edmonds, and adding him another gadget player, but I'll make it work.
Yeah, Andy Reid, you talk about the quarterback whisperer, like he just gets the most out of every quarterback that he gets. He had fucking Nick Foles as a Pro Bowl quarterback at one point. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I did.
That crazy season Nick Foles had.
He had like a 7-touchdown game or something like that. Or
Stupid. Yes.
Something crazy like that.
Yes. He threw 2 interceptions the whole season, like 26 touchdowns.
7 touchdowns don't mean anything. Kelly Holcomb did that.
Nah.
Andy Reid fixed Alex Smith, who was always good, but never as elevated as he was with Andy Reid.
Right.
He did a lot with Donovan McNabb.
Yes.
Who was their backup quarterback? Was it Matt Moore? Or who's their backup quarterback? He filled in for Mahomes for like a game or two, and he played pretty well. I can't remember his name.
It is Matt Moore, isn't it?
I think it's Matt Moore. And he played pretty well. I mean, he has a great supporting cast, but he played very, very well. So, but yeah, I like this.
Big Red, baby.
It's a good time.
That is it, guys. Yo, I appreciate you guys coming through for this. This is an awesome episode.
I'm glad it worked out.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Came up with the idea, man. Thanks for the idea.
Great idea.
Yeah, this is awesome. Before we head out, I want to give you guys an opportunity. Talk y'all shit.
Okay.
Plug your stuff. Where can the people find you?
No, I don't have too much. I'll keep it simple for you guys. Both myself and Kyle are part of the, we call it The Network. We can be found at bicbp-radio.com. I have way too many shows. Kyle's almost at that point. But the one we both share and the reason why we're on today is called the 2 Point Conversation, which we do football talk. We do episodes every day of the week. All right? No, weekdays. Monday through Friday. There's something.
Sometimes it's 6 days a week.
Sometimes.
Depending on
how I'm feeling.
ambitious you and I are feeling.
Yeah. But we have a great team. We have a team of like 10 people that are interchangeable guests, co-hosts. And we got something for everybody. And I'm most proud of that. But you can listen to us, bicbp-radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or Spotify. We have a huge following on our Facebook page, too. So tons of interactive content for people to be a part of. So I hope you join us.
So anyone that knows me in real life will say, sorry if I didn't mean to cut you off there, Kyle, if you were ready to go. But I did want to say, I'm not one that's just going to plug something if I don't actually enjoy it myself. Anyone that knows me will know that. And listening to the 2 Point Conversation it's awesome. It's awesome. It really reminds me of just guys talking football. Right?
Yeah.
It's not stuffy. It's not. There's no ego there. It's not pretentious. It's just an awesome listen.
It's not
for guys.
It's not bullshit.
It's authentic.
It's real. Yeah,
it's authentic.
It's real.
Thank you, guys.
It's a great show, man. It really
Thank you
is.
very much.
Love it.
And I love what you guys are doing here. When you joined this show, I could just tell there's something special brewing between you and Bryce. You guys have a good really good chemistry, and it's taking a much more serious tone. And I love what you guys got going on here. But Kyle, do you have?
I was just gonna plug one more here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since we've all got our other babies we're working on, but the one I'm really trying to grow still, I do have 7 Wing 6, a food-based podcast where we try all of the chicken wings in Buffalo to see who has the best one.
I need to get on that show.
Awesome. We are working and scheduling, so
yes.
We'll be scheduling October. We're actually going to take September off. We've got some pre-tape stuff,
okay.
But we can pick up October and start working on scheduling.
I will be there.
I am sporting my enthusiasm for that idea.
I can bring on the sport your enthusiasm, boys. I'm more than happy to do a group
with that.
Wing challenge. I love it. I'm in.
And I have a local wing spot that I'm not getting much buzz, but I'm gonna bring them on there. We're gonna talk about it on the show.
Perfect.
We can do that as one. We do a medium, the hottest wing the place has, and a specialty or a guest choice. So.
Okay.
And I immediately rescind on my offer to come on the show. If I have to do the hot one, is that a thing?
Depending on what one it is, if his place only has like an extra hot, it's not gonna be bad. If it's we've gotten ourselves in some BS. Usually we try to do that for our group of 3 to go to the crazy atomics. I hurt myself last week. Not even gonna say I didn't. We did a Hot Ones style show, and I was on the ground in pain at the end of that show.
I'm known to cry, Kyle. I'm a bit of a crier.
So I'm a little Billy Bob
as
well, so you're fine.
Okay,
perfect. They do video content too, so it's going to work out very well.
It's going to be excellent.
Very well.
The fans will love it.
Well, you just want to make sure that Bryce is going to a place that's not going to have a suicide or atomic wing.
That's right.
I'm going to assure that I get the hottest wing that we could possibly find, and then we're going to add some extra sauce on it.
Give me a glass of milk. I'll be fine.
There's nothing saying you can't do that. We've done that before.
It's excellent then. I'm good. I'm back in.
All right, guys. Listen, I appreciate you guys again. This is an awesome episode, man. I'm really looking forward to people hearing it and listening back to myself. I think I'm going to definitely listen to this a couple of times myself. So if you are listening to this episode, we do appreciate you. Make sure that you go and like us on Facebook, Sports Your Enthusiasm Sports Podcast. Make sure you go and follow us on Twitter at SYE Pod. Email us some feedback. What you guys think of this episode? Who do you guys think had the best draft? like all that. Sports Your Enthusiasm Podcast at gmail.com. I got to make that shorter, I know, but for now, Sports Your Enthusiasm Podcast at gmail.com. Drink more water. Boom. What is this? Purified water. Drink more of it.
Stay safe. Stay healthy. Drink lots of water.
You guys anything else to add?
Until next time, sport your enthusiasm is good.